Hey, where y'all going? Oh, I'm straight on that. I'm going to the Purple Shell.
Hey, man, say, man, if you don't know, now you do. You tune into another episode of the Purple Shell podcast, and we popping it, you dig?
Yes, sir.
I am your host, the real him, not them.
It's your boy, Reality.
What we doing? Hey, man, so for the folks that don't know, we got a special guest in the building, you dig what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are, man.
Man, it's Nitty, man. What's happening with y'all, bro?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Legendary.
Oh, man.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm honored to be here, though.
For sure,
I
man.
can't really hear myself, but it's cool, though.
You can't hear yourself?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool.
I think no headphones was out anyway. My
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, it's all good. I don't hear the mic, though. I hear those, but I don't hear the mic, though. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I guess it's just this. I can't really hear myself, but it's cool.
Yeah, you good though, for sure. Yeah. So let's see what's going on. So where you from, man? For the folks that don't know,
Decatur, man. Counter Road.
the Cannon
Okay,
Cannon
right
Road,
up the
right up the street. Goddamn, you feel me?
Counter Road, man.
So you when you kind of started making your beats and stuff though, like it was high school.
Yeah.
It was what high school you went to?
I went to Avondale.
Avondale. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, performing arts and all that shit.
That's a performing arts school.
Well,
I ain't know
gifted.
that.
He was
I ain't
gifted.
know that.
Yeah, man.
All I know, I don't think I know about Allenville. I be hearing about what's that shit? Allenville Estates. What that is? That an area?
Avondale.
Avondale Estates. That's a space.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I used to be out there popping shit. I can't remember, but yeah. So you been doing your music, doing the producing and shit. What kind of got you started in the music industry?
Really just the streets, Atlanta, really, bro. You know, just Atlanta, we always love music, so just music is like an outlet.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what? Who was somebody that told you like, hey man, he got it, like, or you know what I'm saying? How did you know you got it to continue to pursue producing?
There you
stuff?
go. I think really, man, it was like just doing. There it was. How it went out. It came in, but then something else happened though. But let me see. They're right there. I can hear it now. No, I mean, when I got into the game, you know, working with local artists and stuff, really, you know.
Yeah.
And when they started, you know, breaking bread with me, it was like it proved to me that I had something that they wanted.
So when they started breaking bread, what fee was you charging that made you like, oh shit, like, damn,
Man, about $200.
oh,
Enough to buy some J, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
okay,
Yeah, man. So I started from the ground up, man. I stayed over here in Bossa Nova, right behind the Popeyes.
yeah,
Yeah, my stepdad started smoking dope. We moved to Atlanta.
yeah, get up out of
Right
there.
over there. So who was one of the first artists that you was working with out here?
Man, it was these niggas named Ghetto Mafia.
Okay,
Okay,
Yeah,
Ghetto
so-
Mafia.
Yeah, so I
they
worked with
legendary
them.
in Atlanta too.
Yeah, them niggas was some real, you know, some street niggas that was rapping. And yeah, they gave me a break. I sold some beats, about $200 and something like that. And then
They put you in the game.
yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was a hustler, man, you know, but the music is what saved the nigga though, to be real. Yeah.
Okay.
And then at the Ghetto Mafia, it was A-Ball.
Yeah, damn, you smart.
Yeah,
You a smart nigga.
8-Ball.
I like that. I respect that. Yeah, it was 8-Ball after that. 8-Ball was the nigga that gave me an opportunity to, you know, let my music be heard nationwide. You know what I mean? So I got to give it up to Ball always. Like that's the nigga that gave me the opportunity.
Sure.
So when you came from 8-Ball and then you double back and then 8-Ball and MJG, and you did bring it back.
Yeah,
What,
damn.
what was that like?
It was
I
cool.
I skipped over, you know, some placement, but we gonna get back to that.
Yeah, the bring it back was the opportunity to work back with Young Dro.
Yeah,
Okay.
So Dro, we was at the time they were signing the Grand Hustle, and I was like, let's do a record. We did the record, and Dro was in the other room recording. So we brought him in there, and he got on the beat, lay it down. He killed it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
tell the DJ bring it.
I definitely think what's call it Dro is one of them most like underrated
Dro the GOAT.
like lyrical
what?
motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying?
Especially for him to pull up on a horse in the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Yeah, now Dro.
Yeah.
That was next
Dro,
level.
Dro is a beast, man. Like, I'm always gonna be a Dro fan. I'm a producer, but Dro, it's like he's the producer's gift that you want him to rap on your beats. You know what I mean?
Why you say that?
He bring the energy.
Okay.
Like, you ever seen him do that acapella shit?
Yeah.
With no word, no music.
Yeah.
Yeah, he go crazy.
Man, this nigga, he been like that. You know what I mean? So with Dro, I'm always saluting. We know we got the same birthday, but Dro's a beast though. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And then how y'all did that Man in the Trunk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know that?
Jackie Chad.
Damn.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That album was a classic. What?
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
What?
That was something that we did, man. The Man in the Trunk. That was something we did, and that's what showed me his. You know, he's a god. You know, a lot of people talk about who in the South that we got the lyricists and the. Dro is one of the ones that I think he deserved. When they giving out these $1 million bonuses, he need one. You know what I mean? Because what's the South without Dro?
For sure.
Yeah, Dro definitely top 5 Atlanta underrated.
Yeah, for sure,
know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
And
He don't get his shine like he's supposed to.
And then right after that, I say Joe the Breeze, and we gonna jump into them boys.
Oh yeah, Joe the Breeze. We talked at the game, the hip hop thing the other day at the Dome.
Oh yeah, they were celebrating the 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah, so me and Jody, we talked, man. We had a long talk, man. I talked to a lot of people there, but Jody, I remember that conversation, and it was like, we definitely got to get back in and do some work because we ain't did no record since them boys. And
It's been a minute. That's almost 20 years.
Yeah, so Breeze was like, because Breeze was one of them ones that it's a lot of people in Atlanta that I think needed to get their
Just do.
they just do. And he's one of them ones, man. Like, he's a dude that at the end of the day, his pen is it's like you got Dro, you got Jody Breeze, and then you got one more that didn't really get what it should have been.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is because I don't want nobody to be mad at me right now. But yeah, but Jody Breeze, shout out to Jody, man.
Yeah. So what about hey, whatever happened with Sonny Valentine? Could that fuck you pay me?
Yeah. He came. He was signed to one of my partners named Dane, and he came on that wave when I was doing them type of records.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but that's my homie though. He down in Texas doing this thing.
I remember Sonny Valentine. I remember Skrilla.
Skrilla, yeah. Skrilla was hard.
It was some
Well,
shit.
Skrilla was with what? Well, who was he with? He was.
I don't know who he was with, but he had that song "Make Some Change."
Make some change. That
Can't
name
make
sounds
some
familiar.
Yeah, he was
That
hard.
shit was
Skrilla was
hard.
hard, man. Shout out to Skrilla, man. He was good people. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of cats. I always try to work with cats that I think got that potential.
Yeah.
And he was definitely one of the ones, though.
So what was your inspiration behind doing? All right, I'm gonna go in this session right after you record, and I'm gonna do ad libs.
Because I like to ride to the record once we get through, and then I want to learn it, and then I want to say what I think niggas be wanting to say when they listening to the record.
Yeah.
So I'm acting like I'm a hype man, and I ain't even got to go on the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what that be about.
Yeah, that's hard.
Because the ad libs is definitely important. You know what I'm saying? Them like one of the most important things. Because you remember motherfucker ad libs, especially if they hit. You know what I'm
for real.
saying?
Yeah, I mean,
They put that glue together with the song.
yeah, ad libs is the secret to some records. You know? So I started doing a lot of that stuff with, a lot of records. But I gotta say that working with cats like Puff kind of taught me how to play on records.
Okay.
And take them to and JD. You know what I mean? So I learned all that stuff messing with them boys.
So would you consider yourself, or who would you consider yourself as far as like in the producer world? Like who is like your inspiration besides, you know what I'm saying, the people you just said right there? Like
you got cats that like Mike Dean.
Okay.
You got cats like T Mix. He did a lot of the Swab House records. DJ Quick, High Tech. It's a lot of people, man, that I love their music. So I always want to be an original composer. You know what I mean? So I wasn't really big on sampling, and now I'm glad I didn't do it a lot. You know what I mean? But you got a lot of people, man, that made good music that I studied. You know what I mean? So me being out of Decatur, we didn't have we had Kids That Rock. You know what I mean? We had. The J Team, and I grew up listening to Edward J tapes and stuff.
Okay.
DJ Edward J.
Yeah.
Taking it back.
Shout out to the J Team.
Hey, that's crazy because a lot of people don't know DJ Edward J was the logo for So Def. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Oh, my bad.
That boy put somebody on. I ain't know
I
that
thought,
either.
you know what? I thought that was. Yeah, that was a good one. You taught me something. I always thought that was DJ Nabs on the logo. Now that's a good debate though, homie.
Yeah. If you look up DJ Edward J, it's like exactly the So Def logo.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but you taught me something.
Come on,
though.
that's some Atlanta history.
Yeah. Shout out to So.
Hey,
What's happening?
I'm a music historian.
There you go. This boy's smart over here, man.
You know,
I know he about to dig up some shit in a little while.
Yeah,
though.
you know,
Come on with it
come
though.
on.
You know.
Okay.
I already see where he going
I
with
got
this.
the shovel in the back.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
man,
We gonna
come
get.
on.
I'm from the north side. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
man's from the north
Yeah,
side.
for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever happened with the situation with K Camp?
Nothing.
You know,
I mean,
'cause-
it was good. I mean, he know what happened. You know, it was nothing. He was around, and he was on the song with Michael Montana, and I think they kind of had a little riff or something that went on once. Because I think Michael, his song blew up quicker than K Camp's music.
Yeah.
I think. And I think, you know, all the artists go through a lot of stuff where they, you know, they get that momentum going, and then sometimes the egos get in the middle sometimes. But I think with K Camp, you know, it was a good situation because, you know, when I was talking to him about the whole situation, I told him and his mother, I said, look, what I'm going to do, I see y'all not getting along, but because his record is going right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure you get in the video so people will know that you're on the hook. And I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the record to make sure that it blows you up too, to set you up to give you an opportunity. And then I'm going to release you so you can go get your own deal. And that's what I did with K Camp. So it was never, you know, no type of beef or nothing like that. Now, of course, you know, when you listen to people's stories on the internet and stuff, you know, it get real gangster. You know what I'm saying? It get real real tricky. But, you know, if K Camp was sitting right here, you know, he would tell you, you know, what happened with me and him. But he was a good dude, good talented dude, and that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
For
You know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Yeah. So the record that you produced for him, that came after the Do It record?
I don't know what record we did. We did a lot of records, but what record are you talking about?
I got it on my phone. Hold
You
on.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. It's hard.
I don't know. Pookie, you remember that one? I don't know what record me and K Camp did.
I remember it came. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I know I got it on here.
Yeah. How's he doing? You talked to him lately?
Nah, I seen him at the Eric Bellinger concert,
Okay.
and it was love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talented dude.
Yeah, this right here.
Wonder?
Yeah.
NITTI BEATZ. Yo, they ask where I'm from.
Yeah.
Nigga, you should know.
You
That's
remember
that Wonder. Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that one. Yeah. K Camp was dope, man. Like K Camp, I like K Camp. You know what I'm saying? It was K Camp had some melodies, real quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quiet dude. Good dude.
We
real
always
talented.
say he is a real talented musician. I just think he don't showcase his personality properly on the internet so that he could be able to be a bigger star. You know what I'm saying? He got the music for a star, but he don't have star power when you just his personality, if that makes sense. In my opinion,
I understand
you know what I'm
that. I
saying?
mean, I think that his, personality is what gets you a long way.
For sure, it gets you
know
the
what I'm saying?
furthest because anybody can
Yeah.
goddamn make some music now. Now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we in the age of personality wins.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think with somebody like him, I think he's a dope writer. I hadn't been to one of his shows, but I think that somebody like him, he's did what he needed to do. I think, but at the same time, like I tell everybody, every artist is not meant to be a superstar.
For sure.
Some artists are just here to make a couple of records here and there, and just tour the rest of their life. You know what I mean? And he might be one of the ones. He might come back and get a big monster hit. Who knows?
He should, because he definitely got that pen.
Yeah, he deserves it, man.
And he definitely sell out. You know what I'm saying? Tour wise, he definitely sell out.
Yeah, talented guy, man. Shout out to that boy.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You got something? I'm about to go. Got something?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
This Gucci Mane Go Ahead record with
Yeah.
Mac Breezy.
Yeah.
That was a game changer. You know what I'm saying? At
Thank
the
you.
time that it dropped too.
Appreciate
And
it.
then, you had a great run. And then you did Flex for Rich Homie.
Yeah, that was me and Spins, my little bro, DJ Spins.
DJ Spins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you did that, what was that session like?
Well, with the Gucci record, that was me, Gucci, Mac Breezy, and the girl from Crime, Princess.
Okay.
So I actually saw her. Princess wrote that verse on there for the girl Mac Breezy. You know what I'm saying? So I think that and Gucci, we just would go in the studio. Me and him, we recorded a whole lot of records. So we would just go in the studio sometime 8 o'clock in the morning and just work till we get sleepy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, with me and him, with the Go Ahead record, we did it real quick. I made the beat on the spot.
Yeah.
We made the beat on the spot. Next thing you know, like one of the girls had a real little big booty. What was her name? Matt Breezy.
Mac Breezy.
Yeah, Matt
So that
Breezy.
song was actually about her buttocks.
Uh,
Yeah. So, but Gucci real silly. Anybody know Gucci, man? No,
Yeah.
he real silly, man. Like, good dude, man. He hilarious though, man. You talk to him one-on-one, man. Like, you know, besides everything that went on in his career, man, Gucci's a hilarious dude, man. And you know, me and him always had a great relationship, man. And you know, whenever I see him, it's all love.
for sure.
I got 2 more questions.
What's up?
What do you use to produce?
Right now, I'm on Logic.
Okay.
Logic is what I'm on. I used to use the MPC XL, and that's it though. Logic, you give me a Logic and a controller and a Mac, I'm gonna do some damage.
So you currently still producing?
Yeah, I produce on what I want to produce on, and I learned from cats like Dre. You don't burn yourself out. You make niggas miss you, and you come
for
back,
real.
slap them upside the head, then you go back. You know, I got a son, man. You know what I mean. So my son's producing now, and I hadn't unleashed him to the world, but I think next year we're gonna launch his whole little career.
For sure.
You
That's
know
dope.
what I mean? So that's what I've been on. But yeah, you know, you produce, you do that in your sleep if you really do it. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real.
And my bad. And
The head, this nigga.
one more question. One more question. Who's your Mount Rushmore producers?
Producers, because I'm a producer. I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah, I'm glad you said right now.
I would say right now the cats that I would call, it was time to call them. I'd say Drummer Boy. I'd say Shawty Red.
Okay.
And then I would probably say somebody like Mike Dean.
Okay.
And that'll be all I need. And Brian Michael Cox.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite producer
Yeah,
of all time.
yeah,
Oh, crazy.
Big Cox, man. Like you
Cox.
give me all them
Dope.
cats in one room, we gonna do something real crazy. But yeah, them cats right there, like I like them. I like all of them.
Okay. So as far as with Atlanta, you know, we got like a strong music history. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go back far. So it's for you. Who you think is like the biggest artist to ever come out of Atlanta?
The
Impact and music too.
It's 2 of them, I think. I would say Jeezy.
Okay.
3, Jeezy, Outkast, and Future. Yeah, without them 3, you know, it would have been kind of tough. But those 3 make some. Their catalogs are just crazy.
So I got a question. You said Jeezy, right?
Yeah.
So was Jeezy ever bigger than T.I.?
Was he bigger than T.I.? Man, you can't really compare them two, man.
Okay, I just want
you
to
know, both of them niggas talking that. Hey, both of them they talking that dope boy shit.
Okay.
So, nah, both of them my partners, man.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna have now one of them niggas looking at me like,
I
hey,
just
man,
want
you
to make
said-
sure, cause
Nah,
in my
man.
opinion, I always thought T.I. was always a bigger star than Jeezy.
Man, listen, both of them niggas, if you see them niggas do a set, you gonna
Yeah.
be like, them niggas amazing. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So, you know,
For sure.
but T.I., he do what he do. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And can't nobody do what he do. Jeezy, can't nobody do what he do. You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave that bitch, you go to a Jeezy concert, nigga, you going to buy a brick. When you leave, you gonna whip that bitch up whether you make it work or
Okay.
not. But yeah,
You gonna
you know
flip
what I'm
that
saying?
to a
Hell
4 to a 9, goddamn.
Nah, shout out to Snow.
Yeah.
Nah,
and
for sure.
I seen them
Yeah.
at Birthday Bash.
And,
Yeah.
and
That
I
set was hard too.
and I think it's good too that we able, like, I think this is one of the first, my generation, I guess, is one of the first ones to actually see like artists become men. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And older men and really like transition into other things besides
Yeah.
just being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like good to see, you know what I'm saying, rappers becoming family men and you just seeing that shit. So it's like it's dope to see like
Yeah,
you know,
man. I
you
mean, because it's
transition.
like, you know, when I started real young in music, right? So once I got into music and I seen people, you know, that came prior to me, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see how they gonna live their life, what they gonna do. And the thing is, what you have to do is you have to make sure you remain relevant and make sure you true to what you do. Cause you got a lot of niggas out here that was, you know, claiming they was making beats and stuff, and they
Yeah.
really weren't making beats.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
You got
get
a lot of niggas
exposed.
that was, they exposed. So, you know, then you got even today, you got niggas taking credits, getting writers credits, and they ain't wrote nothing. They just might be an A&R that work at a label or something.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm one of the type of niggas, I read the credits, but then I went back and researched and seen how niggas really getting down. You know what I'm saying? So once I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, so this nigga don't make beats. This nigga don't really write.
Yeah.
This person got, I was like, oh, okay, they tricking niggas.
They
So
just in the room.
they in the room.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't knock nobody hustle though.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there any new upcoming artists that you want to work with or that you are currently working with?
Man, I'm just looking. You know, only person I'm zeroing in right now is my little cousin, man, Bree Triller. She's a
Shout out Bree Triller. We had her over here.
Yeah, that's my little blood cousin.
1,
man.
2, 3, 4, 500 niggas.
Yeah, little cuz is a beast, man.
Yeah.
Like I love her right now because she's got some records that we've been doing, man, the last 3 months that when we put them out, people gonna see, okay, this is why he been kind of quiet working with her, but she's crazy, man. So I can't wait to put that music out. But right now, I want to see any artist that's hungry, that's out there doing what they doing to make it easy on me. You know, I can come in and work with you and give you a hit record, but if you ain't no star, we wasting time.
Come on now.
You know?
Hey,
So I learned that from Puff. Puff said, if you don't see a star in a person, don't work with them.
that's real.
You know, just be real cool with them and keep it moving.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
With your production from the early 2000s, 2010s to now, how have your beats or your production changed?
Man, I try to keep it. I try to keep my sound, so when people hear my music, they'll know it's my music.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sound like, you know, the Shawty Reds, the Zaytovens, the Drummer Boys. I want to have my own sound, so when people hear a Nitty beat, they can be like, "Oh, that's one of them ones."
Yeah.
What is that sound though? If you could describe it.
Real simple, something simple that I try to make people remember it, and I want to make you move when you hear my beat.
Yeah.
If I don't do that, you probably won't even hear the record. I throw it away or put it up. Me and Gucci got about 100 records that we did, and then Go Ahead was one of the ones y'all probably heard, and we did some other records and stuff, man. But no, that's just how it is. I want to make people move, and I want to make timeless music. I don't want to make music that's good only 2 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, you know, the Go Ahead is something we did back in 2004 or something like that. It's about 20 years ago. And you'll still hear Go Ahead on Mix Show, right?
For sure, I definitely still hear that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, as far as with when you're making your music or making the beats and producing, is it a such thing as a throwaway record?
Kind of, sort of, but not really. You don't never know what people gonna like.
Right.
When you make a record, you hope that they like this one, but they like that other one. So sometimes as a producer, you be like, damn, why they like this one? But you got to give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the people that listen to the music. So right now it's streaming, so you can hear so much new music every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just like to work on, you know, whatever's catching my ear, and if it don't sound good, I ain't gonna embarrass myself.
Yeah.
You know.
So since we going back, on Them Boys record, like, how come your tag not on there? Was that a Bad Boy P Diddy thing?
Nah. At that time, I didn't put my tag on every beat. I put it on some beats. With the Them Boys record, the record really wasn't even done yet, and they was like, nah, Puff was like, let's go with it. I mean, Block, let's go.
Yeah.
That shit hard. It's not even mixed.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
When I did the record, the Them Boys, it was a 2-track mix you heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mixed it 2-tracked it, and the nigga like, oh, come on, let's go. And it was done. And then once Jeezy got on there, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it wasn't no going back.
Taking too long to rock, it was
Yeah.
done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, I mean, I'm not, it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
it definitely worked.
yeah.
What was that recording process like? Like, you was in the studio? I'm sure you was in the studio.
Nah, I wasn't. When we did that, Them Boys, that was an original record for an artist named Big Gee that was signed to Block.
He was with
He was with Block, and they took Big Gee off the whole record and ended up putting Jody Breeze, Big Duke, Jeezy on the record.
Didn't they take Big G out the group too?
Nah,
He went. I thought he was out the group.
Nah, Big Gee was an outlaw, man. He was just, you know, he if you know Big Gee, you know he edge hanger. He was just on something else, but he was always in the group Boys in the Hood.
So Big E wasn't even on that song.
Nope.
Damn.
He was on the remix.
Okay.
We did the remix with Game, Big Gee, and I think
I didn't even realize he went on that record.
yeah, a lot of people was on there. You know.
It was Jody on the hook.
Yeah. Definitely, man. I like the setup in here, man. It's real.
Oh, for sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a real set, man.
And when you if you got any advice for I guess up and coming producers, especially for the ones that's making beats and they holding on to them, they got 300 beats and they don't know what to do what with them. What would you say to them?
Man, they better put somebody on them beats, man. Like niggas, you know, every producer think they that nigga. You know what I mean? And I was that nigga on County Road making beats after beat after beat, and then. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I have to give a big shout out to Block, man. Block would come up to the studio, and he'd just stand in the studio and just listen. He'd be like, play that beat back right there. Let me hear that one. And I'm like, the hell this nigga doing? You know what I'm saying? But we was cool on some street stuff, but I didn't know he had an ear. Yeah. So he was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna put Big E on here. I'm like, all right, nigga, take the beat.
Okay.
That's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Block. That's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? But Block, definitely, he was the type of nigga, he was just like me. We would listen to music all day in the car. So that's why when he heard some of the beats like the Them Boys, he was like, nah, I know what I'm gonna do with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because music sound different in the car, man.
And we were Chevy riders, you know.
That shit different. You had the 10s and 12s in the back.
Yeah, man, I own about 6 donks.
Okay.
And I sold all of them, you know what I'm saying? The police would mess with me too much. But Block, he a donk rider.
East Side Chevy rider.
You don't see them as much as I used to.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers real classics now.
Yeah, definitely, man. But I mean, you know, it's a lot of, you know, music is music, man, but it ain't nothing like it was then. Because now you making music so quick. You know, like when we did the Rich Homie Quan record, Spin sent the beat to Quan, and Quan sent it back. Me and Quan never had a full conversation to this day. You know what I'm saying? Spins and him had a relationship, but he sent the record back, and I'm like, damn, ain't nothing I could do with this record no more. Yeah. So it was just done after that. But, you know, that record went to sell about 3, 4, 5 million, I think. And, you know, it was
one of his biggest ones, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is his biggest record.
I think it is,
He just hate performing it.
Yeah, because it's like a dancey little joint.
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was crazy when we did that record, man. Like, it was a whole bunch of political stuff that went on when we did that record, man. It was niggas on the phone talking shit to me I ain't never heard of, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was all good in love, though. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Quan, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Who's that you work with? Who's one of your favorite artists that you work with in hopes to work with them again?
Probably E40. That's somebody who.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a dude that you got to see him.
Sprinkle.
Yeah, you got to see that dude record, man.
Yeah,
like
he different, I bet.
He came down here about a month on County Road. I had him on County Road about a month, and we were just recording records. And he drunk so much Carlos Rossi, this wine called Carlos Rossi. And 40, don't kill me about this story, but he actually busted a blood vessel in his eye.
Oh shit!
Damn.
He drunk so much during those sessions. But, you know, he's an amazing artist, you know what I'm saying? Mystical. We did some records that never got released. To see that motherfucker record, you be like, Jesus, man, you don't even want to rap no more if you rap.
Yeah.
You don't.
He got that energy.
Yeah, he's a beast, you know what I'm saying? I hope he make it through his situation too.
For sure.
Yeah, shout out to KLC. That's a dope producer.
Yeah.
He made one of my favorite beats of all time, that Down for My Niggas. That Snoop and C Murder.
Big
oh,
record.
yeah.
A big record.
Damn, that is. I didn't know he made that one. That's hard, yeah.
KLC did that, man, and that nigga was like you ever seen KLC? He pulled out every drum machine ever made one day and showed it to me, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was just I'm a studio geek when it comes to that type of stuff. I'm like, this nigga got an 808, a 909, a 707. Yeah, so I was just, loving shit like that, man. But yeah, them niggas, they do what they do.
So, an upcoming artist, what's your fee for beats?
50.
50.
Yep.
Need a 50 ball.
Yep.
That's that.
That's what it is. That's the low end.
Ooh.
And when you say that, what does that come with?
That come with me coming to the studio.
Okay.
And I can change your life and turn you into a millionaire.
Okay.
Pop it then.
50 ball.
Yeah. So I mean, if a nigga ain't got that check, I ain't coming to the studio.
Okay.
Why? Yeah.
And you need the front end first.
I need it all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
We can't break it. We can't do a layaway plan, my boy.
Damn,
I give you a little 10
we
there,
ain't.
a little 10 there.
Damn.
No, I mean that's the
a
low
recession.
end though. producers, niggas got to learn how to. Producers don't want to, you know, act like they ain't the ones that's really making it happen with these artists. You know, once them artists take off, you know, it's a lot of producers be like, man, this nigga blew up, then he ain't come back and holler at me. Nah, nigga, you should have got your money in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't get your money, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, you know, I don't really work with a lot of artists though, and most time I don't expect artists on the real to pay that out their pockets. I deal with the labels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the labels know when I come in the building and I bring a record or produce a record, they know it's gonna generate a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's all about. But nah, that's just like on the low end though, man. But you know, if I'm in that mood, you know, it might get a little bit steep though.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Hey, I got one last question before we get up out of here.
What up with it?
Could you bring Young Jock one more hit?
Ask him.
Do Young Jock still got it?
I don't talk to him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know nothing about him like that. I don't know if he records or not like that. So, you know, I mean, I think the world know what I did with that situation, but you know,
would you consider him a one-hit wonder though?
Hell no.
I don't know. He's a star.
Okay,
you know?
I'm about to say. Okay.
No, he's a star. Like he was, you know, when before the world knew him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he took a record that nobody knew and he was able to get out there and perform it and stuff. And he turned it, you know, into something that worked.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So nah, I mean, I think that, you know, he can definitely do some more records, and he, you know, like I said, anybody could be that next person with the hit record out, right? Coming out next week. You know what I mean? So, you know, I hope that he gets something else one day, you know what I'm saying? And
If you want it.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
probably
I haven't talked to him in years like that, so I don't really know, you know, what he's doing, but you know, I wish him nothing but luck.
For sure.
Success. Yeah.
Luck and love.
All
Luck
day
and
long.
love.
Yeah, that's what we
I
on.
don't think that dance made the song either. I don't think that dance made
That
it.
Tom
motherfucker
Cruise.
did.
The song was hard without the dance.
I appreciate it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tom Cruise
Video.
was doing what he was doing, and
You needed the dance, man.
No,
The dance
hell
the
nah.
dance completed it, man.
Hell nah.
You don't sing the song without the dance. You ain't never did the song without the
I'm
dance.
saying you right, but I'm just saying like you don't need it. You don't need that dance.
Yeah, I think at that point in time you did need that dance because it was a dance era. That's why it wouldn't have went the same. It's just like saying stuff. It's like the internet. It was part of the social. You know what I'm saying?
My man had Short Dog in the video. That was a legendary video.
Yeah, it was hard. It was a
probably
great
was in that
time.
video. I don't know yet. I probably was in that shit.
You probably was. No, for sure. So, anything else you want to say to the people, man? Leave them with some words of wisdom, advice.
nah, come holler at me, man. When you think you ready, you know, I'm always looking for artists, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm Atlanta, I'm Decatur. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think people know, you know, the impact I've had with this city. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna be here. If I see something that I want to work with, you know, I'm here. Get at me, social media. Get at Pookie, whoever y'all need to get at, man. But you know, when I'm in that music mode, like I am right now, you know, I think I'm ready to work with some more new artists.
For sure.
Oh, hey, if y'all want to get y'all song right,
Come on now.
Nitty Beats gonna get you tight.
All day, man. All
Come with
day.
that 50 piece now.
That
Yeah,
50 ball,
man.
That's the low
Come on
end.
with
hey, I got 35 on me right
Hey,
now. What
man.
we doing?
Come holler at me. I'm
What
gonna get
we
you in there
doing?
for a little. Come on. Come holler at
let's
me. I
go.
got you. I
Got
got
those
you.
35.
Yeah, y'all gonna be my two new managers.
I got you, man. We're gonna make sure you get
Yeah.
right.
Let's go.
Hey, Pookie, hey.
Holla at Pookie.
Get your eye at us.
But so let the people know where they can find you at, man.
Nah, Nitty Beatz everywhere. NITTI BEATZ. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for having me on y'all show, man. Thank y'all. Y'all got a good
Appreciate
thing
you.
going on right here.
Appreciate
I don't
it,
do
man.
this shit with everybody, but I like y'all
Nah,
whole
that's
little
love.
thing.
That's
For sure. I
love.
appreciate
That's
that,
Yeah,
man.
y'all keep it up.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Definitely.
I got 35 on me right now. 3,500.
Listen, man, I need to go check to see if we won this motherfucking bet. That
Yeah.
put motherfucker on FanDuel. We might have you a 50.
You might have it right.
We might have it right now. You already know what's going on, though, man.
Hey,
It's the real
Pookie
hell,
co-
not them.
Yeah, Pookie count real good. Pookie, where you at?
Now we got
Okay,
you.
there you go. We got you. You know what I'm saying? It's the Purple Shell podcast, man. We popping it. You
Yes,
dig?
sir.
Thank you.
The Purple Shell.
Good show, bro.